Hey everybody, how goes it? My name is Jimoar and welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We got cleanup of our missions to do. I got something stuck in my throat. It's a great way to start things. Get my list up for the monsters. What's the next mission I need to look for? Fire in the Sky. Once I finish that one, there's another one available. But we have to go slay Elder Antelopes in Cressida, which is here near where that guy was. Get some bones for my pal to chew on. What are you doing here?
No mistakes. All yours, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Over here. Farewell.
Oh, because I'm on the wrong side. That's why he's here. I was expecting the Minotaur. I'm just trying to run past you.
Now, Torgal.
Good dog. And kill the music.
Certainly quiet.
Music always
If I were
dies
giant
here.
antelope, it would seem like just the place.
They don't look any bigger.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Not a problem. So close. It's another 500.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks.
Okay.
Just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
A good puppy.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal.
Too late, it's
Lady
gone.
Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy. When did you get so big?
Pet the puppy. Alright, only thing left to do is cash everything in. Let's see. Furthest away is Medbay.
I noticed you and
Look,
Togo
Medbay,
had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
Workshop.
You could say that.
I don't know what's stuck in my throat, but it doesn't want to come out.
So, Molly's left over. That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
I brought 5.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that.
Mm-hmm.
In return, you can thank Tomes for me.
I was just on my way to see him.
To Tomes.
Ah, Clive, were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way.
Ah, but that reminds me. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in...
About how she somehow woke the power within.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Heyo.
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate in...
Oh,
He's a good pup. No ability points. Boo. Nah. It's not worth it. Let's get this next recipe. Or recipe set, whatever it is.
sorry for the wait. But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that. I not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Wouldn't be so bad if all we ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, and what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, I owe you one, August 2.
I'd be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got you. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right?
What materials? Excalibur? I think you like the best sword in the game.
What do you need? What do you want?
I want Excalibur. That's all I need. That's way higher. I need 59 we're right.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on then.
I completely lost count as I was watching the numbers go.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Back, are ya?
Yes.
What's that for you, dear? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Grindstone. I have grindstone. Diamond armlets are not good. Okay, diamond sword is now no longer worth it.
And?
It didn't look that fancy, but it was a big boost. Next.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Nick told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady Karen accepted the...
Ah, about that. But she was just too stubborn to take. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
What?
Okay. This isn't as easy as I thought it was. Look at the edge of my cape. It's all tattered. Look how happy he is. Looks like he wants
Lady
to play.
Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you...
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you...
That seems fair. But you change your mind on being what is owed.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
We done?
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I did mention how useless he is.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy...
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid
Before he died.
20 years,
Back in
damn.
the day, I was a purser on a trade ship. Which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long night, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid
Ayo.
stayed close. Promising. That was... before fate stepped in. And said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day. And there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who wanted the monster
Jesus.
taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could.
Damn.
Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me. Him who swore he'd do everything he could. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Interesting. Ooh, even a flashback.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
That's funny. I may be drunk, but this is important.
This
Shh.
note.
Listen.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
No.
But then, why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
You know, God, that guy sucks.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
You put Desiree in charge, not him.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine.
Yay, I got a dirty cup. Or is it supposed to be that color?
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Okay, let's see if we get better potions now out of this next one. Okay. This caliber's not bad looking, just kind of basic. Oh. That's what my guess is. Because he talked about making this work for the medical, for Tarya, the medical lady.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the...
I have it here.
So I'm guessing this is going to get me better potions again.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for... You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing... Right then. Let's get it...
It's like a still.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
It looks like a still.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which,
There's no need.
don't be si- Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
What kind of...
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Ah, I reckon if we slap it...
Well,
No, more. Okay.
can't hurt to try.
That's the spirit.
Okay. I was close.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right?
Thank you.
No. For supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover, and I'm telling you, there's...
Okay. I'll take more inventory. Yay. Four to 6, 3 to 4, and 2 to 3. Yay. I gotta go refill them. We'll move on to story first. Up. Yeah, I can cash in again. Wait, is this the one with all the points? Or did I already get that one?
Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a
Yeah, I already
generous
got that
lot.
one.
You earned this.
Yay. Oh, way above it. 850 to get the next
Best of
set.
luck out there, Sid.
High Clerics, I'm guessing, is just major boost. This is the one. High Clerics does 25%.
All right, Clyde. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad. No excuses now, though.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
She said that. In that...
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid.
No, she just doesn't want to do it. Because it's upsetting.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Yeah. Buddy, you've still not delivered those.
And what can I do for you?
Sell me things.
Weighing you down. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
It is. Quit your crying.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she would... But anyway, I was on my way up. There's got a letter from urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
She's going to Canva or something's going wrong.
What tidings, Uncle? trouble in Canva.
I called it.
Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off in...
Well,
Yeah.
nothing we... But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of just like when we built this place. Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not a...
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some
better.
things to take care of, but she'll...
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
She better. Jill's more useful, no offense. All the offense. I offend all of it. That's all that's left. The entrance caved in. Mid's been here. Should put the hammer handle up.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
I'd like to know how he survived.
And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Hey! Big guy's here.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
The flower changed colors. Well, they didn't survive long.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on.
Shouldn't it have slowed in some
Soon.
places?
There'll be no escaping sights like these.
Or at least changed the way it's
So our
moving?
mission remains unchanged.
If their crystal thing was true?
We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
That's not nice.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
They're like goots.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill,
Goots is fun.
with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
No, except for that one time. You know.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Goots is fun. Yeah, but you would think with them destroying the mother crystals, the way the blight is spreading would change because it's being drawn different directions. And also the map's not changing, so can't be moving that fast. Like, again, I got it when you had crystals all over the place and it was kind of being pulled towards them from the extremities, but now we just have this one. So you would think it's like around here would be moving quicker, and then over here would be much slower, but it's very far away. And like by the time this starts getting blighted, because it has to go all the way across here, it'd be very slow. It doesn't seem like that, especially on this side. This side got drank dry, which would make sense, because right there. And this is only going to here, and you have them getting pulled to these two. And here's a little part in the center. But that really shouldn't have happened that way, because it should have happened with a little cutoff here, because there was one here. Very confusing. I'm more interested in why they scream. Because it's quite concerning. Eastern Dalmatia. That's right, pet the dog. Always pet the dog. Onward. Okay, this is not the mission.
How are you feeling?
Better.
My hands.
Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Thingy boy.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Oh, I can't go down there. That's probably this. That place is cool looking.
I doubt
Look how
we'll be
pretty
the
the water
only
is.
outlaws on the trail today.
Maybe I need to go like around. Hatcha! I missed. I missed the leg here. Ooh, side quest. Yes.
So what do you think?
Hi.
Really?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, why?
What about this fearsome-looking fellow?
Oh, no doubt. There's you. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimate,
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms.
you, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand...
Sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
Stop flirting with me.
Yeah, lucky you came
I'm here with
along.
my girl.
Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his... Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So...
All right. Just
No. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
Why do I feel like they're the bandits?
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Yeah.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take it.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
It's over. Wait! To me, James! All yours, Torgal.
Missed. Okay. The gurgling. Only 24. Ooh.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
That door open. Yeah.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fight.
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so rude. What if we want his help?
I have a very disbelieving face on right now. On the account of I don't believe them. They're bandits that had their stuff stolen because they suck at being bandits.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
Oh yeah.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Hey, look, it sees things. Easy. Whoa. That's so... How is there a desert with that much water? Seriously. Final Sin. Weird name.
So this is Zemeckis.
It's pretty.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
Oh, this is the hole in the middle.
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
Leave it
The
to me.
gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominant sin bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
That's cool.
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
That's awesome looking.
We'll have to keep our wits about us.
So are the Fallen the people that fought the gods? He's feeling something.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Don't walk away. I want to look at that some more. That's awesome. That is so cool. Oh, I see. Now it's the ocean, right? Salt water. This place kind of reminds me of Helm's Deep. The way it's like cone-shaped. It goes up. Not Helm's Deep. The other one.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I can't remember the name of it.
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambre.
So what does he do now?
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
What? What am I missing about this kid? That his dad thinks he's the reincarnation of God.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreak.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over.
I'm so
Come,
confused.
Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I'm so confused. All I know is I don't like her, and I don't like that kid. But I am confused as all hell.
The Boklab markets are to the north.
We just need to hug the coast.
Oh, that's so cool. I want to go down there. I need to go to the cliffside. Must. This is not a want, this is a must. It must happen. I have to check out that. That's where we're going, is a shop with new stuff. Public engagement. I should check down there too. I missed again.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But he's not so going to wait for the siege to end.
See, this should stagger, and it doesn't. Because you can't even get these combos out. Can't do that one in the air. Get the full heal out of it. But yeah, that should stagger so you can actually do that thing. There's nothing here. Look at this. This is so cool. Oh wow. You even like did the ripples in the water way down there. There's something there, you see it? There are two little dots there. That's so cool looking. I want to be on that side by the water and listen to it. It's so awesome. I wonder what those two little dots were. I can't see them now. It's so cool. Is that where I'm heading? Sort of. Make sure I fill out the bestiary. Ancient sword. Hold on. It's probably not better. It's definitely not. What does it look like? Looks old.
Surrounded.
slam dunk. So close. Get up there. Fine, I'll go around. See what's in this cave. It's probably a site for a hunt later, if I had to guess. Because it's empty. Yep, there's something here later.
Refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
So close. Wait, I can. Because I think I'm going to replace this since this is only 2-3. And this is 3-3. If I go here and I refund this one, more than enough, and I can master this one, and then I'm actually close to upgrading this one, and I'll do that one first since I need the group one.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
Yes.
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Best service.
What do you think, Girl?
Hello. Looking for any random items laying around. Treasure chest, whatnot. Like back here, maybe? Aha! Shop around here too somewhere.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post haste. I am hurrying.
Bloody crimson caravan, scooping up all the best custom.
Sand and stone and some other thing. Like a crafting material.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
Yeah, the brothers.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin.
Okay, shop's got something new.
Well met.
Is it? Is it well met?
You've a discerning eye. Many thanks.
And
you're sure you don't need it?
So interesting. I can't sell the grindstone one. Interesting. I'm still gonna keep them because I can't replace them. Okay, Oh, the High Clerics is for... I thought that was for both. Oh. Well, I don't need any of them then.
Thank you. You're sure you don't need it?
And Caval... Fang...
Just what I was looking for. Thank you. Just what I was looking for. Thank you. You're welcome anytime.
Out of my sight, wretch. Peaches and pears.
Oakland markets.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Ooh, food.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Oh, food. Where was that? I don't know. Look at the food on the grill. Is that back here? It was in the background. Where?
Come taste my peaches. Yes.
You should come with me.
Here it is. Oh, kebabs. Hi. How much?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
How hard is it to find a guy as big as Goots? Oh, there he is.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm...
Slow down, Good.
He lost his thing.
It's betrayed us, pass. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you lost?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a burn bumped in here. You don't think that...
It wouldn't surprise me. I'm busy, Mark.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where. I've got... No one knows more about what goes on round it.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sounds good.
No time like the present.
You two go on her. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is.
Right.
It's that potion kid, isn't it?
This red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
It's the potion girl, isn't it?
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you?
No. Another nice outfit. The ladies have nice outfits in this game.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
Although I don't understand the random neck thing.
It's me
It seems like it'd be hot.
It got stolen.
Bye, little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Uh-huh.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Another badge? Hey, ooh, that's a nice one. Crimson collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Woo!
Out of my sight, wretch.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Nope. Sounds gross.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets.
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this wall.
Their eyes must have lit up when this...
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. Should go.
Thank you.
Couldn't they just get Torgal to find it based off of Ghost's smell? And then again, wouldn't be much of a mission. How's he getting fresh fish? He must have like mile-long
Fish
line.
for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest
Doesn't
you?
make me hungry.
Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
Well, that's nice.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
I don't know. How well do they respond to sword point?
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as...
Excuse me. Do you mind if I
can't stop you?
Oh, stab him.
Just wondering if anyone has asked...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do. So guess what I'm about to tell you to...
Sorry.
Little shit.
I'll take the large one.
Good for you.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling...
You need to threaten these kids.
Caravan stops.
Be like, if I don't find out who's doing it, they're threatening to kill the kids.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have... It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. What about... We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it.
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him enough.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
You gotta put the fear in these kids. You tell them, if we can't find out who's doing this, the traders are threatening to kill the kids on sight. Also, I'm hungry. Look at this guy. Put on a show with them muscles.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
I wonder if it was them.
Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Oh, just sick the dog on him.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
I'm sure if the kid heard the words Torgal kill, he'd stop.
Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there towards the truck.
Yeah, I was back there.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I'll murder some people in front of the kid. Maybe then he'll talk to me.
Shit. Cornered.
Yeah.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but it doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
No.
Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your powers anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
No. That's my favorite thing to do.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
How did he not recognize goats? He's huge.
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Man, people do not do descriptions well. Oh yeah, working with this guy, wears black and red, lady in white, big wolf.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any... But it seems they've already stooped even lower. Hansa's a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pick. Then we all want the same.
Okay. I could just... You know... Aha! Murder him. You find him, I murder him. Like cleaning detail.
Oh, where is he?
So, what else? We find you get your traders' pass back, and that...
All right then.
All right then.
So where are they?
Hansa, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft then?
It's the place I was just at.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
Ow, my back. Oh, that was a big crack. Wasn't a loud one.
That's that then.
Daddy.
How come there are no wild yellow chocobos? I've only seen the orange ones and the bluebirds. Hey look, bandits. Murder time. That is such a terrible looking blade on that guy's back. Hey, what's up?
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
Farewell. Stay down.
doubt these are the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Since I usually start the fight with these, I'm gonna swap these two around. Pile drive there. Judgment bolt there. Pet the dog. Look how happy he looks. Oh, big goof. Banditos! You all ready for a murder? He's got it tied to a stick. That is the cheapest looking staff I've ever seen.
We got company! That's the lot. Farewell.
Oh, right. I thought I had to grapple on.
All yours, Corporal.
Foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new
especially the little ones.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then.
Scum.
Yeah, see, we don't have to point that out to the
The
kids.
leaders of the Cursed Stones.
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready
Yeah.
when you are, Theodore.
I usually murder or not murder.
I'm ready.
It's kind of an on-off situation. Murder!
That guard from Falkland. Kill him. Kill them all.
I got time.
To me, boy.
Okay, or I can miss that opportunity.
To me. I've heard
Yeah, the gurgling. Very much do without. I got some gill bugs.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the pup.
We'll be glad to.
No. I'm just doing it for the health. Get a bit more back. Now I don't have to waste any items. Whee! Oh wait, the thing's open now. Much faster. Hello.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Not yet.
The opposite.
Good. Good. Very good.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of whom, what?
You are too kind. Here, Clive. Goods' pass.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave, would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson, for a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I
had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our... And who better to join forces, wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here,
no,
Clive.
it's ours. Another seal.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, low.
Oh, fancy. The collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Ooh.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a Scoots' pass should secure you a place on
I
the
still wish
caravan.
that was visual,
But if you
since I don't change
encounter
my
any
armor.
difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own for a discounted price.
Ooh, heavy discount. That is tempting.
Right then.
In other words, fairly useless.
Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Wait a minute. 3 side quests.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of the...
How exactly do you intend to?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find my... Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material well, will you...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis road, and from there, quickly.
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
There's one there, there's one over here. 3 in total, right? Yes.
No, I just need to see about getting the word. Don't want to know, right?
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate.
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? Clear, a gentleman who might sympathize. Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little...
Sure.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here. There's Aldrich, the porter, Milan, the butcher, and 3 of the finest fellows in Bot. Stop by again when you let them.
I'll be right back.
Easy. This one seems like it's probably gonna be first.
been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a copy of Gotown 66 with your name on it when you're done.
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carried out.
From the Empire to Boklad. He must be a braver man than most.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of store. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Cannes. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is, I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something.
Have fun. Hey, lady.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and now Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that.
Okay.
Any idea where his search for the thief?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around.
Porter for hire.
We've all pretty much abandoned the entire Cullings plotline.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
So hungry.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the train.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had us. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drink.
Why don't have to spare? Boklad clearly isn't suffering.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road, we get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even... My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted swine. Let us through.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him. You're not here to...
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about...
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the... Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but... We've got our orders. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to... When they do, well... You know what?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Remember when half the people come to...
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet.
I'll take the large one. Really what I need.
Juicy pears.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the road.
Out of my sight, wretch.
If our new arrivals had brought any...
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down and the way I see it, that wine is as much there.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good. Then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of... And without the market, I wouldn't have us. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they... Right. I'd better prepare for...
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gota. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had a bottle between the four of us. Might not be enough to drown our sorrows.
Here they are, the free... The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a...
Never a truer word spoken.
Oh, food. I want some of the ham. Ham. Delicious ham. Okay, next. I'll have another caching ready by the time I get back.
That's that then.
I'm wondering if I should get the big one. I'm very indecisive about these maneuvers. See, the problem with this is there's no stagger besides a goblin. Anything else, I'm just open to get the shit kicked out of me. This is good damage, but slow. I do miss the knockdown of this, if I'm being honest. It's mostly for stun anyway. Then again, I could get this one. I just don't know. Because this does more damage, but I don't think the range is as big. And it's also just slower doing. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that one. Upgrade that one again. Meh. Meh. Oops. And then meh. You get Judgment Bolt. You get Pile Drive. This is still my stun one. Like, this is to start and get it down to half. This is the grapple, finish the stun. And if I need to finish getting it to half, I can do this as well. And then this is once they're down. And also high damage. Because both of these are high damage.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with...
Which way did he go?
I got off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same?
Man, the assholes around here. Lady, I can throw you over this cliff. It is not far. I could easily just chuck you over.
Why am I not surprised?
No.
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Oh, I wish. I wish I could just yeet them off the edge. It'd be so much fun. That's a gill bug.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them. With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleave cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But merely one of countless enigmas in which... Come, good sir.
Interesting. It'd be so cool if the final boss was down there. Just something. Ultima himself is actually down there.
I'll give him that.
Sure.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones. Over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there.
Shush, now.
You said... I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Why is everybody such an asshole? God damn.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Seems like it. Yeah, I was right. It is in here. I knew there'd be something.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Goblin Prince. There we go. Prince killed.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they...
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market, because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but the others, they huddled around that food. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself.
So you spared them? And
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to...
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could...
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market. Oh, and don't mention the goblins.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, that was weird. Did I open that chest? Yeah, I did. That's where I got the sword. Hey, speaking of goblins.
Not... Alright then.
Yay.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not when such majesty stretches. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that in reaching for their holy sanctum did man enrage. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. But we must not dwell upon such things. Onward!
Mm-hmm. Refill my potions now.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more, and once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death.
Glad to help, but
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, you see, even my fellow scholars have... And so I came upon the idea of...
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now...
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you in.
Nice little fast travel there. Nice.
Let me carry. Goods. I'm cheap.
And after I talk to her,
You
I
won't
am going
find a
to
finer array this side of the strait. Many thanks.
end the video. But first, let's finish these missions.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all...
A good man to have around, that Joseph. Thank you for putting my mind at ease.
Yay. Hey, me right. And with that, I will end this video. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe for more. That's been a lot. And as always, I'm on the way. But until then, hope you have a good one.